Hi, and welcome to Coolshows101. I'm your host, and today we're going to be talking about some of the coolest shows out there. First, we have Stranger Things, this sci-fi thriller has taken the world by storm. It is with its griping story and lovable characters set in the 1980s. The show follows a group of kids as they team up with a mysterious girl with psychic abilities to battle terrifying supernatural force. Next, we have Game of Thrones. This epic fantasy series has captured the hearts of millions with its complex characters and intellectual political intrigue. Set in a mythical world filled with dragons and magic, the show follows several powerful families as they fight for control of the Iron Throne. And finally, we have The Mandalorian. This Star Wars spin off has been a huge hit with fans of the franchise, introducing a new set of characters and a whole new chapter in the Star Wars saga. The show follows a lone bounty hunter as he travels the galaxy and encounters various challenges along the way. So there you have it, three of the coolest shows out there. Be sure to tune in next time for more recommendations and reviews on Cool Shows 101. Thanks for watching. Hey YouTube, I was watching a video just a minute ago by MKBHD on AI and how he thinks they're more of tools that we can use to help us make videos and not gonna just replace us and be online creatives. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. But that got me thinking because he had Chat GPT, which is what I was just reading from, he had that system write a little video script for him about AI. And I think for him that was a little easier because he's a bigger figure, and so ChatGPT probably has some idea of who he is, but I'm sure that ChatGPT has never heard of me. So when I was like, what if I had it write a script for me? I'm curious what it would do. What do I have it write a script on? I have no idea. Because I'm kind of a variety channel, I end up talking about various things, but having just a simple script of me sitting down and talking about something is tough. It's just random in the moment that I think of things to talk about in this fashion. So I just simply asked it to write a script and see what it would come up with. And okay, Cool Shows 101. Yeah, cool TV shows. That makes sense. A fun fact. Let's go switch to this here. Head on over to YouTube. Something that Google has done for... Actually, it's not doing it here, interestingly enough. But usually Google is like, did you mean this? When I have people search for me. And then... you get a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh, there's Alex Myers. I've seen him once before. A lot of different stuff now. It used to just be like, yeah, TV shows of all time, stuff like that. But, anyways, there's the GPT thing. Let's go back to the camera full. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting, but it makes sense given the context of the name. So then I'm like, well, okay, what about alarm clocks? That's one thing I know I'm going to talk about at some point. Excuse me. So, hi, and welcome to Cool Shows 101. I'm your host, and today we're going to be talking about alarm clocks. First up, we have the classic alarm clock. This timeless device has been waking people up for decades with its loud, distinctive ring. It may not have all the bells and whistles of some of the newer options out there, but it gets the job done. Next, we have the smartphone alarm clock. Many people now use their smartphones as their primary alarm clock, taking advantage of the wide range of alarm tones and customizable options. Plus, you can set multiple alarms for different times and days, making it perfect for people with busy schedules. And finally, we have the smart speaker alarm clock. These devices, such as the Amazon Echo or Google Home, allow you to set alarms and get weather and traffic updates just by using your voice. Plus, they can play music or podcasts to help you wake up in a more pleasant way. So there you have it, 3 different types of alarm clocks to help you start your day off right. Thanks for watching Cool Shows 101, and be sure to tune in next time for more recommendations and reviews. So it's a very simple, and I was just write a script for a Cool Shows 101 YouTube video about alarm clocks. So it's simple, it's got some of the points that you might expect in a video. Doesn't have like, subscribe or anything, but that's cool. And doing this, you know, it got me wondering, like, what is Cool Shows 101? I know what I do, and I know all this stuff, but where did the name come from? Is a question that popped into my mind. And my hair, a little messy. But that's one of the things that makes up Cool Shows 101. I do try and have my hair a little better looking lately and trimmed. It just needs a little wash and it should be all good to go. Or I was actually looking for one of my hats, but I don't have my hats up here. Because for a little while I did that. But, you know, with my hair being this way, it was a conscious choice for this video and for the point. But the name, I don't remember exactly why I came up with it. It just popped in my head as something that I liked, because my videos are cool. They're kind of like shows, but I mean, like, when YouTube was first starting out, I think shows were the bigger thing. You didn't have TV videos, you had TV shows that you would watch. And they would be about various different things. And there were some shows, not that I watched any, but there were some that were kind of like the YouTube videos of today. I've heard about some game review shows on TV. I think Classic Game Room used to be on TV somewhere. I know I've liked watching his videos when he was doing that. So it comes from like the shows, and the 101, I don't know, it just sounded cool. And it's a name that's sticking. I don't know what I would change to if I did anything. Maybe Caleb Rogers Films, but that's not perfectly fitting because I do a lot of stuff. Caleb's Randomness, I don't know. Cool Shows 101 is sticking. I used to also have a thing that I put on a t-shirt once, and I had like a few other places. I don't think it was ever specifically on my channel except for a few videos. But I had Cool Shows 101, the place for awesome videos. And I still don't agree with this, but my parents, my mom and my real dad, because this was that old, they were like, you know, it sounds like a place where you would put awesome videos, or where people could put awesome videos. No, it's where my awesome videos are. But I think part of that's because they didn't fully understand the internet and how it works, and that is my channel, and that's where my stuff is. And so Cool Shows 101, the place for awesome videos, is going to be about me and my videos. It's not about putting other stuff there. Some people do make content that is about that, and about reacting to other things, and sure, so it's an amalgamation. It's there's that Daily Dose of Internet that I've seen once or twice. Could say the place for awesome videos, or I don't know what his slogan is, but you know, there's a lot of different things. But that's kind of where I think my name came from. And some Chat OpenAI GPT stuff, because I was just a little curious now. And I had heard about this before Coolshows 101's video, but I didn't really think about much of anything with it. But it is definitely interesting. I doubt that I would be using it though, but it definitely has a decent basis for some things. But I'm already miles beyond it, and I don't really need ideas for videos. I'm especially excited once I finally start doing things with a friend I made recently that's more like short film edited type stuff. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But let's take, last thing I can do here, let's take a look at this alarm clocks video, which, oh, by the way, I need to point out with these shows, I've not seen Stranger Things. I've heard it's good. I can't fully wholeheartedly recommend it. I don't know if it's got inappropriate things that I wouldn't like. Maybe it's a little too spooky and creepy. I don't know. Game of Thrones, could be good. I've heard good things about the book, except for, oh, it's really ranchy. Definitely cannot recommend it. And The Mandalorian, it's Star Wars. Yeah, sure. I've seen the first episode. Whew, I actually did like that first episode, and I kind of want to see more. So, Star Wars, like the original Star Wars, is already a Western as far as the story goes, but it completely feel like a Western. it's the Western story arc, but I wouldn't say, yeah, this is a Western. But The Mandalorian felt like a Western. It felt like gunslinging in the Old West, but Star Wars, and that was cool. So, with the alarm clock video, pretty good, but it just glosses over alarm clocks as a huge category. In fact, as I was reading that, I thought about, oops, there's my bottle. Thought about grabbing some alarm clocks, like this hunking Robert Abbey alarm clock right here. So it just kind of glosses over these as a category because there's so much variation. I want to do a video comparing smartphones versus regular alarm clocks, because believe it or not, there are some things that regular alarm clocks still have over smartphones. But there's just so much nuance, and there's like artificial sunlight clocks and things like that. And yeah, I was gonna say what makes this clock fancy and like special and why I have it, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna save that for its own video. So I think that's mostly my thoughts here. Took a look at some GPT scripts. That was a little interesting and fun. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of liked it, but I'm not gonna ever just like do a video that was a script, most likely like that, without saying so in the beginning. I don't want to just have AI be my thing, but I don't know. I'm not making that a hard, fast rule, but just know that most of my stuff, 99% of it, probably just gonna be me doing my thing, and I will see you guys in whatever's next.